Hello everybody, this is Emily Josephine, and today I want to talk to you about a topic that has been near and dear to my husband's thigh, my armpit, and our son's chin. The topic, boils. Yes, B-O-I-L-S with a capital B, boils. Now, I'm not going to get into the potential possible reasons that our family has been experiencing them off and on for the last few years. I have my ideas and my theories. The fact is, boils can be caused for several reasons. But if you have ever had a boil, you know that your number one thought is not, gee, what caused this boil? Your number one thought is, how do I get rid of this thing? I never appreciated the story of Job in the Bible, how he got boils all over his body, until my husband started getting boils. Nasty. And I understood what Job went through just a little bit. And my husband doesn't whine and complain about much, but he would whine and complain. He would express pain. Yeah, when he got those big old boils. I'm talking in the past, and I, hope that it is, but every once in a while. But, well, the thing is, now we know how to nip them in the bud. That's what I want to share you with. Well, then, as is inevitable, if you're married to somebody, who might possibly have something nasty in his body, then, there's a good chance it's gonna, pass into your body. So I've had a couple boils now, and now I really appreciate what Job has, went through. In case you're not familiar with the story of Job in the Bible, go get a Bible, look up the book of Job, and find out. We weren't about to sit around in ashes and scrape our boils. No. I tried several different things, and I finally figured it out. I've boiled it down to two things, and I'm not sure which is the better. I don't want to make myself or my family members guinea pigs. I'm just going to take both things and use them both together. Maybe one, maybe both will work just individually all by themselves. You can test it if you want. Here are the two things. The first is a food grade 35% hydrogen peroxide. Pretend I'm showing you a bottle of it. And the reason I'm pretending is because, excuse me, my bottle of hydrogen peroxide is open. And if you've ever dealt with 35% hydrogen peroxide, whether food grade or whether for bleaching your hair, you know that that stuff is strong. It's a natural chemical, but it is a strong chemical, and it can burn your skin. And after you open it, a little bit will dribble on the bottle, and you won't know it. You'll pick it up, you'll get it on your skin. Whoa, what's the world? It leaves little white marks. You feel a burning, itching sensation, and then you look and there's a white mark. Just go to the sink and just rinse your hands really well underwater. That'll take care of it. But so disclaimer, if you decide to get 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide, every time you touch the bottle, even if you're just moving it in your refrigerator to get access to something else, go to the sink and rinse your hands, because you never know when there might be one little drop that'll burn your skin. But unless you have super sensitive skin, usually just rinsing your hands with water really hard for, say, 10 seconds will take care of it. So that thrown out, that's why I'm not showing you my bottle of hydrogen peroxide. But what you do is you put one drop, and this is 35%. Okay, you never want to use it because it'll burn your skin, like I'm saying. You never want to use it undiluted. You take one drop, put it in a little cup measure, something, and take 1 or 2 drops of water. Mix it in with the hydrogen peroxide. Rub your finger in the hydrogen peroxide, and then rub it topically wherever that boil is. Do that, say, 3 times a day for a couple of days. Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing to do on top of it, now, and I don't do both together. I'll usually say do hydrogen peroxide 2 or 3 times a day, say right before meals, and then I'll do the frankincense, that's the second thing, say in between meals or right before bed or something, another 2 or 3 times a day. But frankincense essential oil is anti-inflammatory, and it's also awesome for skin. It takes care of all sorts of skin issues, including, I've discovered, boils. Again, I don't know if it's as potent by itself as with the hydrogen peroxide, I'll usually use hydrogen peroxide once or twice, and then I'll use frankincense for a couple days. And usually, disclaimer, not always, and I don't know your particular circumstance or what's causing your boils, it might not work for you, but we have found in our family that hydrogen peroxide, use that a couple times, and use frankincense for a couple of days, that usually gets the boil drying up. What a relief. And if you've ever had a boil grow to full, you know, to its full potential and then pop open, nasty, gross, disgusting, and painful. So what you want to try to do is get rid of that thing as soon as you realize you've got a red bump on your skin. Get your hydrogen peroxide. You can buy it at Amazon.com. Get your frankincense oil. One note about frankincense oil: the vast majority of companies in the United States, at least, that sell frankincense essential oil do dilute it. Some of them, like Acacia, I believe is the brand, actually do tell you that it's frankincense and jujube oil, or you know, whatever they're diluting it with. A lot of companies do not put, you know, they don't put the carrier oil on there. They don't tell you they're diluting it, but they're diluted anyway. Run to my blog, liveyourdreamswithemily.com. I'm putting a link below the video for your convenience. liveyourdreamswithemily.com/resources. Go to that page and you scroll down and you can click. You don't even have to give up your email. Okay? You just click the link and you'll get it. My free report, Essential Oils for the Health of It, where I tell you not only how and why to use essential oils, but also the best brand that I have been able to find. And I have tried several brands, and I continue to try other brands, but this is the only brand that, well, not the only, this is the very best brand that I've found. I'm not allowed to actually say the brand on this video. Just click the link below the video, and I mean, you don't have to, like I said, don't have to give away any of your information. It's just for you to look at. So hydrogen peroxide, 35% now, diluted with 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 ratio with water. Hydrogen, 35% hydrogen peroxide, and undiluted frankincense essential oil. If it's diluted, it probably won't be very effective, if at all effective. So, natural treatment for boils. I hope this has helped you. Whew. And if you know somebody, if you have a friend or family member that gets boils either frequently or even just occasionally, send them to this video, let them learn all about it. Or just tell them, hey, 35% hydrogen peroxide and frankincense. But thumbs up if you've appreciated this information, and go ahead and subscribe, because I'm always throwing out new stuff for you about simple living, natural health, homesteading, all that good stuff. Well, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you later. Take care and be well.